What's good, YouTube? I just finished my shift. Came up from Tennessee. Wait for my wife to come pick me up. Had to start parking my truck somewhere else. I can't park it at the house no more because we moved. So wait for my wife to come pick me up from the yard. And I noticed a trend that some people are doing. I guess especially like night drivers, not night, prime drivers. Because prime lets you go lease straight out of training. A lot of prime drivers say they want to lease straight out of training because they want to be able to pick their home time. They want to be able to go home when they want to. And I guess from a unexperienced person's standpoint, it kind of makes sense. But from an experienced person's standpoint, that's dumb. If you don't live in an area where your company is going to get you home when you want to get home, then don't be a truck driver. If you don't want to stay out at least 2 weeks at a time, if you're mentally not prepared to stay out for at least 2 weeks at a time, don't become a truck driver. Do something else, buddy. Or find one of these companies that might train you to be local. Coke might, Pepsi might. You could be a trash truck driver, like for waste management, or maybe some local companies in your area. Drive a school bus, drive a city bus if you want to get. But if you want to be home every night, I don't say be a truck driver. Because it could be, I mean, depending on where you live, because I know some people in certain parts of the country only got 3 years experience and they were home every night. And it's people in certain parts of the country that have 5 or 6 years of experience and they still can't get home every night because it just depends on where they live. But the main point of the video is don't become a lease driver just because you want to get home every night. Or not every night, when you want to. That's the worst decision to make. That's not a reason at all to be a lease driver. Really, there's not a lot of good reasons to be a lease driver. It's way harder. It's a lot more work. It's a lot more business involved. Your taxes, you got to pay taxes. Taxes alone should be a deterrent from being a lease driver if you don't know what you're doing. So think of it differently. That's all I'm saying. If you brand new, if you just starting off, leave that lease stuff alone. I mean, I can't personally say how it is. I never worked for Prime. So, I mean, I don't know. Prime might be different. But I can't see it working out for you being a lease driver. When you brand new, straight out the truck, my baby? No. Straight off the truck with your trainer and you just leasing? No. But that's just my opinion. I mean, shit, it might work for you, it might not. I'm telling you, the smart move is go be a company driver. Or if you want to get home a lot, move to somewhere where you can get home a lot. That's the smarter move. If you want to be home, move to somewhere that got a dedicated account where you can be home more. If you got a wife and a kid and your wife wants you to be home every other day or on the weekends for sure, and you can't do that in your area, bro, why play with it? You're going to waste time. And also, because when I started, I was home every other day. But I wasn't making no money. I was making $300-400 a week on the account I was on. It wasn't worth it to me. I got in the trucking so I could make more than that. I was making that as a lube tech. I could have stayed being a lube tech for $300-400 a week. So take that into consideration as well. My wife just pulled up, y'all, so I'm out of here, man. Stay up, man. It's Truck Lord.